Welcome to our first kettlebell class. What we're going to try to do today is give you a full body workout, working on some shoulder stability, some core, and hopefully getting some cardio in. What we need for implements is a light kettlebell, so something between 10 and 6 kilograms for upper body work, and a heavier kettlebell between 20 and 25 kilograms. What we're going to start with, guys, is a farmer carry. So we're going to grab our heavier kettlebell. We're going to hold it down by our waist here. I want this belt, thumb forward, going to be slightly out here. One thing with this heavy weight, we're going to notice that it's going to try to yank my shoulders down. We want to fight that. We're going to reach this free arm out, and we're going to find a corner of the room. We're going to walk towards that corner of the room like we're walking the plank. One thing I want us to try to do, if we can, stop every step and walk one foot in front of the other. You don't have to be heel to toe like this, but nice and smooth, keeping the hips level, and then keep your eyes on a target. Let's find a corner of the room. Let's say 10 long strides forward, 10 long strides backwards. Try and once again keep the hips level, the shoulders level, and don't let that weight pull you around. Ready, set, go. Beautiful work, guys. Heel to toe, pause those hips. Excellent work. We should be trying to feel that in the core here by zipping up our belly button. If we feel our hips kind of swaying around, that's okay. Try to find the floor and really grip it with your feet.
Do I change hands?
Yes, ma'am. 10 steps on the left hand, 10 steps on the right. Once you hit your 10 in both directions per hand, we'll do it backwards. So one thing I want us to try to focus on here is your toes. When you're stepping, they are pointing straight ahead. We get kind of a duck style step. The more forward the toes we can get, the better. The more glute engagement we will get.
So we go backwards?
Yep, backwards next. So once you feel confident with the forwards, heel to toe, once again, walk in that plank, step it through. As a group, I would like us to try to find the arm with the kettlebell there. And maybe reach it away from your rib cage about an inch or two. So we get a little bit of tricep activation, a little bit in that shoulder. And once you get backwards, both sides, you can put that heavy kettlebell down. We're going to go forwards and backwards, both hands. Great. Remember, guys, we're not trying to take huge, big steps. I would say a comfortable distance step, but a little pause in the middle. So there's no momentum carrying you. That's kind of the goal. And if we're kind of struggling with this, it's because when we walk, it's generally just a controlled fall. And we're trying to control every bit of these steps. When you guys have your 10 steps forward, backwards per hand, you can put that kettlebell down, and we can grab your heavier belt and grab your mat. I'm sorry, your lighter belt. So what we're going to do next, we're going to lie down as a group. We're going to do a big shoulder stability activation, and we're going to challenge our core and our lower back. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie down on our back. We're going to get our lighter kettlebell, and we're going to face our knuckles up to the ceiling. When we're in this position, we're going to press the kettlebell, and I'm going to punch my shoulder up off the floor. So I don't want you to feel your shoulder blade pressing into the floor. Your head is going to be down. All we're going to do is we're going to take my up leg, my right leg here, and reach up and over and try to tap the floor. If I can't, that's okay. We're trying to tap the heel, lift it, and bring it up and over. Eventually, what I want you guys to try to do is reach your bottom arm up and use the arm kind of as a pillow as we reach the leg over. All we're trying to do here, guys, is make sure that the arm stays up. Great. And reach that hip across the body. Beautiful. We can take our free arm, raise it overhead for me. Beautiful. So as we reach that hip, you can use that arm as a pillow. Excellent. Excellent, guys. Now I'm going to have you hold the kettlebell. That's a little easier, right?
Yes, sir.
Great job, guys. We're going to go 3 more reps, big reach over. Who can get their knee to touch the floor as we get over there? Nice job. Good work. Oh, good stability, though. Good shoulders. Once you hit your 6 per leg, we can switch the arm. Remember, guys, we want that kettlebell on the outside of the wrist. We don't want to have it on the inside. It's going to mess some stuff up. Great job. Great job, guys. When you hit your 6, switch arms, please. Excellent. Ooh-wee. Nice job. The shoulder should be burning. We should be getting a nice little stretch as we reach that leg across. Remember, the bottom arm is going to be a pillow. The top arm, you're punching this knuckle to the sky, and it's staying locked in. I would say, guys, keep your eyes on that kettlebell as you reach the hip up and over. Bingo. Great, great, great. Keep this still. No, reach the leg. Bang, 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 bang. Beautiful. Got that? So that's a stable arm. It's going to stay in one position. So don't let it get pulled around. It's a light bell, all right? Awesome, guys. Awesome. When you hit your 6 aside there, we got one more drill in this block as a warm-up. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get onto one knee on your mat. Nobody has any knee or ankle issues, right? Nope. Great. Excellent. So what we're going to do, we're going to take my light bell here. We're going to kind of rest it on the top of my quad. And I'm just going to drop onto this ankle and shin here. Now note, my heel's staying up. That's very important because what we're trying to do is get a little bit of muscular activation in the front of our ankle, our shin. This is going to help our squat strengthen that. It's going to rock back like this. So we're just going to put a little pressure on it, let the weight from the bell, get a little pinch, a little stretch here. We might feel it a little bit in the top of the hip. That's okay. And a little bit in the bottom hip. That's also okay. So lean on, push that knee way over. We got a good pinch here, and then rock back. Our goal is 5 per side. You guys can begin whenever you're ready. Rock onto that. Find that heel on the floor. All of your body weight should be right on the front of that crease in the ankle. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. And then I like to try to really breathe through that. Find that good shin muscle and rock back. If the weight on there doesn't seem like it's adding too much, that's okay. And you just find a good little chill stretch here, that's okay. Rocking it back. We're going to do 5 to 10 rocks per leg. And then we'll switch it up. 5 to 10 rocks. You should feel that nice stretch in the front of the ankle, maybe a little pinch. Does anybody feel like a stretch in the calf there? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Perfect, guys. Perfect. No pain though, right? No. Discomfort is okay. Jumpy pain is not. If we start to feel that jumpy pain, let me know. Let me know. All right, guys. So when you're through with that, we've hit both sides. When you're ready, stand yourselves up for me so I know you're done. Need a little shake out the noodles. Let me know. That's fine. So what we're going to do, guys, after we're through with those last one of the half kneeling hip, we're going to get you back on your feet. We're going to grab your heavy bell. We're going to do those farmer carries again. Down and back, swapping the hands, swapping the direction we are walking. We are going to do those last 3 exercises one more time, and then we're going to mix it up. Sounds like a plan? Yeah. All righty, so arm is out wide. Boom. This guy's going to be slightly off of your rib cage, so you feel your triceps and your shoulder, your lats, your armpits, and we walk the plank. For me, if I try to stop all my momentum, it really challenges my core. Now, if we're also super gangster and we have like really good balance, shut your eyes. Your balance is like 60% of your balance, or your eyes are 60% of your balance power. If it's too easy with the eyes open, walk the plank with the eyes closed. See how that treats you. Good. Remember, y'all, the toes want to be as straightforward as we can. That's pretty good, guys. As a group, I want to see slightly smaller steps. You want to keep those feet beneath your body as best that you can. Bingo. Nice work. Excellent job with the eyes closed, guys. Down and back forwards, down and back backwards. I feel good about it. Nice job. I want you guys to feel like you're about to fall over at all times. That's the plan, y'all. Great, looking great. When you hit your 10 backwards, you can put those bells down. And grab our light bell for our arm bars. The arm bars, remember, y'all, when we're reaching that hip over, you're trying to keep that fist in the hand up to the sky as tall as we can. Once you're looking good, you guys, looking good. All right. Strong knuckles to the sky, big reach to that hip. You can rest the belly button to the floor. That would be ultimate in terms of hip mobility. If you can't, that's fine. If you can, that's awesome. Big reach, bang. Nice job, guys. Great stuff. Beautiful. You can get the belly button there. I love it. A big punch to the sky, guys. I really want you to reach that fist up. Yeah, nice. I'm going to give you a little push here. One sec. I'm just going to have you just straighten this leg up a little more reach. And then, yeah, there you go. Good stuff, right? So that should be a good stretch down the back of your arm, right? Yeah, beautiful. As you rotate that hip over, now if you just punch up there, and that's going to really juice the arm for you, right? Ooh, oh, that's strong. Good job. All right, looking good. And I'm going to give you a little nudge. Yeah, right there. Try to get to that position and really reach. And that's, see how that's just like nice and relaxed. That's great, buddy. Perfect. Guys, looking great. Looking great. After you hit your arm bars, we're going to flip it back to the half kneeling hip stretch. Whenever you're done with those, these look amazing. Remember, guys, big punch, big reach. Who can get their belly button to the floor? I know I can, but that doesn't really help you guys very much, does it? But as you come back over, don't let this hand position change. Badass. Right there, right? Yeah. So for me, what helps me is I just lock my eyeballs on the bell, and I don't look away. That really helps me keep that shoulder still. Nice, guys. Good looking arm bars. Good looking arm bars. I like it. When you're through with those, we're getting the half kneeling. Find that big, deep stretch. Nice work. Wow. Pretty solid, right? Ooh. Who would have thought not moving your shoulders would get them so tired? Who would have thought it? Nice job, y'all. All right. Rocking through, breathing through that stretch. Find that nice ankle stretch. And then if you want to squeeze that tummy as you rock forward, maybe lean the spine back, you might get a little bit of a stretch in that core. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, guys. Great job. Cool, cool, cool. That's a solid stretch in the hip for you? Yeah. Perfect, perfect. Remember, y'all, we're breathing with the core nice and tight, and we fire through it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. 5 to 6 aside, and then we're going to go over our B block. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. All right, so we're going to kind of work the same-ish style movements next, but we're going to do everything a little different. The first one we're going to do the armbar start position. So we're going to be on our back with the bell up to the sky. And we're going to do the first 3 movements of a Turkish Get Up. Anybody heard of those? All right, cool. These are very steppy. We're going to do the first bit of it today just to kind of show you the moves. So number 1, this guy's down, this arm is up. We are going to try to do kind of a sit-up onto my left elbow. We're going to do 3 moves. Watch them all before we get started. We're going to come up onto the elbow. 1, punch up to the sky, hold it. 2, up to the hand. Then we're going to bridge onto these. 1, 2, 3, my arm here, points of contact. Then we're going to tap the butt, bring the elbow down, and then come all the way back down. Normally, if we're going to do the full thing, we'd stand all the way up, but for now, it's 1, it's 2, getting tall and strong, 3, bridging up. 3, 2, 1. If you count 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, it should seem easier. I'll be walking around, adjusting you into certain positions to make it easier for you. We're going to do 3 per arm.
What are we doing again?
Sorry. So all you're going to do is you are going to sit up onto your left elbow. So if you have the kettlebell in your right hand, you are going to push yourself up onto your left elbow. Excellent. Holding that bell up high, keeping the eyes on it. Now replace the elbow location with the hands. Sit up a little taller. Great. Now all you got to do is push your butt to the sky. Hold. Eyes on the bell. Tap the butt back down. 1, 2, and back down all the way for 3. Good job, guys. You're sitting up onto your hand and your butt. Come up this side. 1, 2, yep, and then bridge tall. Excellent. Excellent. Heel down now in your money. Yep, yeah, there you go. Good, 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 good. All right, so one thing I gotta see on you, have this elbow a little more upright, so keep your eyes on it. That way you're just always gonna have eyes. And as you sit back down to that left elbow, boom, and do that. Beautiful. 3 of those per side, okay? Just keep the eyes on the hand. Good push, too. Yeah, keep moving slow. Tap, tap, and back down. Beautiful work, guys. All right. That's the first pick. Outside of the hand, you can figure it out. There it is. Lefty's always hard, right? There you go. Boom. All right, guys. Nice Turkish get ups, y'all. Don't forget that long straight arm the whole way up as best you can. If that guy starts to bend, you're losing some core. Nice work. 3 per arm, guys. 3 per arm. Then we can switch our sides. Nice job. Good, good, good. Who is all the way down? Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to give you one quick switch. One quick switch. This guy's flat, man. Okay. Good job, everybody. One. Find it. Use that core. Push from your left foot. Push from the left. There it is. Now up onto the hand. Using that left foot there. There you go. Push the button. This guy. Yeah. There you go. Good, guys. Good.
You're supposed to stand up from that position?
That's why we cap it there, because from here we go. And that's where it gets hard. Yeah. And that's why I didn't want to do it today, because it's going to take way too long to teach that. All right, guys, when you're good with that, let's pop those down. So that is the first 3 parts of a Turkish get up. We're going to get there eventually. This is the single greatest shoulder health drill. Because if you think about it, your shoulder is passively stabilizing while your body's moving around it, and your shoulder's on these crazy angles with this weight on it. So it's really, really good to kind of trick you into having strong shoulders. Cool? Wow. Love it, guys. Awesome. Great job with that. The next one we're going to do is a more traditional core exercise. You might have done it before. We're going to take our light bell. We're going to bring it. I got to make sure I'm on the camera. There we go. We're going to bring this guy overhead. We're going to bring our knees well past 90. So I need to get knees about to here. We're going to reach one leg out at a time, trying to tap my heel as we go. To challenge it more, reach the bell further out. Breathe out longer. We're going to do 20 reps here. Ready, set, and go. Great.
I have hip flexor problems.
Okay.
So I have to modify this.
Yeah. What do you normally?
So I can do this.
When you do dead bugs, do you ever do dead bugs?
Yeah. But I can't, I think I can handle this. I just can't do
One at a time?
this.
Okay. The only thing I want to see, how do you do this? Just crunch my finger with your spine and do whatever you're going to do, keeping that tension on the floor with your back. You know what? Don't move your hands. Keep this up. Lock this down here for now. Because this has to stay glued. Drop. Beautiful. Perfect. If eventually you do that style with one leg at a time, I'd love it. But 2 is fine. Good job, guys. Don't rest that foot out there. Come on now. You can rest at the top like a cannonball. You guys got 10 seconds here. Good breathing. Love it. Excellent job. Good correction there. 3, 2, 1. Everybody's going to stand up. We are going to get our light bell, please. Not too shabby. We're going to do another carry variation. So we're going to be walking around carrying that bell again. This time, we have 2 options how we're going to hold it. If we're strong, we're doing it with a kettlebell bottom up. This is really hard. So if you have a lighter bell and you're feeling good about it, that's fine. Do like this. If not, the same way we were holding it, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the elbow at 90 degrees in line with our shoulder, and we're going to go for a walk. I want you guys to feel in the back of your armpit here, not your bicep, not your front delt. It's going to be up at 90, and we're walking. Let's go. 10 steps forward. Then we'll switch hands, and we'll do it the other side. We're not going to go backwards with this one today. Elbow in front. If you guys going to want to punch that elbow up a little taller, yeah. Nice job. And you don't want it to be too narrow in here or too wide out here. Yeah, guys, great stuff. We are looking good. Excellent. Now, those of us with Apple Watches, be careful. If that thing flips to the outside, you're going to get mad at me. So no, that's not on me. Nice job. These hate Apple Watches. Good work. Good work. Once we hit 10 steps down and back per hand, we're going to get you guys back down to the floor. Excellent. Excellent. And one thing I want you guys to keep an eye on when we're doing these weighted carries is note the bell, my wrist, my elbow are one straight line. This doesn't count. This doesn't count. You want to have these, think like a pillar in a house. If you had a pillar in your house that was like shaped like this and bent, would you feel comfortable being beneath it? Not a very stable pillar. Get those things stacked up so they can protect one another. Huh?
Building inspector, wouldn't sign off.
Sure wouldn't. Sure wouldn't. You don't want no crooked pillars, right? That looks great, you guys. When you're through with 10 down and back, you can go back to those Turkish Get Ups. The 3 moves, 1, 2, 3 to the hips, and then down to the back. We are going to do 3 per arm. Let's go nice and slow. Let's learn this move, and then we're going to move on to some new stuff. All righty? We are moving along great. Yep, beautiful. Nice. Tall bridge. Excellent. Excellent, guys. Cool. Good work. You gotta pause for 1 second. Oh, switch your feet. So for you, I want to use your feet that long leg. This is where I kind of want you. So as you bridge, that little wider base. Yeah. Nice, guys. Nice and tall. Bridge the hip. So use this foot. Here you go. The only thing I'm seeing that a little out of whack here. The first thing, come all the way down for a second. Push off the down foot to help. See how I'm kind of rolling over?
Yep.
I'm sort of pushing my foot and my hip over to get onto this hand. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're going to be on your elbow. On this left elbow there. Yeah. There you go. Yep. And then switch the hands. Now I think that you're probably a little bit too on yourself. A little bit more upright. Rather than rolling all the way over your butt. There you go. Nice. Good. Yeah. Nice. Good. Cool. Feeling good? Cool. Anybody okay? No issues? 3 per side. That's one. Nice. Good job, guys. Straight up tall. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Gotta use that leg to help you up, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Pushing the foot. Crunch up. There you go. A little easier. Nice. Good. Good. Straighten that elbow for me. Reach tall. Reach tall. Get onto your right hand. Get onto your right hand first before you lift the hips. Get onto your right hand. So you're staying on your elbow. Nice. Get up tall. Bingo. Excellent. Excellent. Elbow. Sit up onto the hand when you're on that elbow. Nice. Use the legs. Good job. All right, guys. Good news is we are done with the Turkish Get Ups. So that was half of the movement that we normally do. We got lots of ways to challenge that. So if you guys are looking for one movement to get stronger, that's a good one. It does a little bit of everything. So we highly recommend that. All right, guys, your last 2 we're going to work on this block are going to be those dead bugs with the weights overhead, kicking the feet out one at a time for you, double. And then those bottoms up or the farmer carry, waiter carry. If anybody needs to make it a little harder, I'd love to help you out on that front. Excellent. Excellent. Remember, we're dropping those legs one at a time, trying to exhale through my movements. Trying to exhale through my movements, please. We could avoid resting the heel on the floor. I would be very grateful for that. Excellent. 10 kicks per leg, you guys. When you hit your 20 dead bugs, you can give me your carries. And the good news, guys, is that we are exactly on time. Very pleased with this. Very pleased with this. Nice job. Remember, guys, trying to keep that lower back right there glued into the floor. If you feel that back arching, you might feel a little tension in that back. If that's the case, don't go so far. Reducing the range of motion is always a good thing.
10 on each side, right?
10 per leg. Yes. Yes. When you guys are through with that and you're ready to go, we can do those farmer carries on the bottoms up style. Waiter carries. Any of you guys who are waiters, holding a tray of drinks over your shoulder? No ex-waiters here? The good old days. I'm going to have you bring your elbows slightly down in front, a little lower, and point your elbow forward. So you're here. Oh, yeah, so lead away. You're walking. Okay. Like a mummy or something? Yeah. There you go. Beautiful work, you guys. Excellent job. Stack the elbow, the wrist, the bell. No elbows flaring out, no wrist kicking out. Looking good, you guys. Nice balance. Good shoulder stability. And we're not trying to reach that elbow in front of you like you're trying to poke somebody in the eye with your elbows. And I don't know if you guys knew this. The technical term, this is called an elbow. Just kidding. Y'all believe me, though. Nice job. Once you're through with those carries, if you need a sip of water, please grab it now. Get to the fun part, the lifting. Got it, everybody. Try to keep that hand stacked over that elbow and wrist, please. Nice job, guys. Indeed. Indeed. That is why we love them, right? Because they're very, we call them like a dynamic weight. They move around, you gotta stabilize them. These little weights that push you around, and it's great. They sure do. All right, guys, if you need a little break, take it now. If not, we're gonna go over our C block. So this is gonna be where we start the actual strength work. This was more preparation, shoulder stability, get your body primed to do these heavy movements we're about to do now. So the first one we're gonna do is a side lunge. We are gonna take our heavier kettlebell. We're gonna try to hold it like we were doing the farmer carry, the waiter carry. We're gonna glue it to our chest. So my big thing here, guys, is I just don't want you to just have it all in your wrist. So if you want to use 2 hands for this, fine with me. We're going to work side lunges. So for a side lunge, what I want you guys to do is find your midline. I want you to step half as wide as you could. So if I can step as wide as I can as here, I'm going halfway as wide. And then I'm going to sit my body back and down, find a good stretch in my groin. And I'm going to use this leg, my bent leg, to push myself back to the center. I'm always going back to the center point. The other leg, We're only going to go on the opposite leg that the bell is holding. So if we're holding the bell in the right hand, I'm stepping out to my left, sitting my weight back, and pushing my weight back in the center. So we're always going to go away from the weight. So bend knee away from the weight, push ourselves back. Good. Can you bend your left leg more? Not like this. That's an ACL waiting to happen. No, it's not. Like this. Push this knee up, your left knee up. There you go. Good. Come on. I'm going to have you get a lighter weight.
I think this thing might be a little bit.
Yeah.
This thing might be a little bit.
So all we're trying to do is just how when you're playing football or whatever, and you just do this little grunt stretch?
Yeah.
That's all I need. Do a grunt stretch, step out. Perfect. Push yourself back to the middle now. Bingo, good. Now all you want to watch is this knee here. Like this guy twisting and bending. So you need to be straight here. Bend that knee. Oh, push your butt back. Push your butt back. Backwards.
Hold it.
Oh, look at me for a second. There you go. Side lunge. Shift. So, get about this one. This guy's staying straight. Good. Now reach your tailbone back. More. Sit back. Good. Switch like that. Okay. You don't feel it in the groin, right?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Do we switch sides?
Yeah, switch sides. Different. Good.
This is different.
Yep, it's hard. So after we get our 8 per side there, we're gonna lie down. Nice, press. Yeah. Definitely using 2 hands is necessary, right? Hang it in there?
Yep.
So match me in the mirror. Let's take wait a second, match me. Ready, stand tall. Stand tall, match me. Ready, watch. Up. Step here, step. Reach the hip back. See. Step. There you go. Okay. Bingo. Push. Great job. All right, guys. When you're through your either side, you can sit, line the backs. Either side, line the backs. Next, we're gonna do a floor press. So we have our feet either down flat or they're up in the air. I don't care. Whichever is easier or harder for you, whatever you need. We're just gonna drive up to the sky. We're gonna punch the fist over. We're gonna come down. My hand is gonna be neutral to my body line. So I'm here, facing my hand. I'm punching up and through. I'm tapping my elbow. I'm punching up and through. We're gonna go either side, guys. Let's tap. Let's breathe. Let's go quick. This one's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Excellent. Those of us who need more of a challenge, Lift your feet, close your eyes. Weight's always on the outside of that wrist, guys. Outside of the wrist. There you go. Nice, y'all. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We're trying to breathe. We're trying to push my body away from the floor. I'm trying to drive my head into that mat as I push that bell away. Beautiful job, guys. Feel good about it. Once you get your 8, you can switch your arms. My big thing here is I'm not slamming my elbow to that floor. It's a good way to bang your wrist up pretty good. Nice press, guys. Good speed. And I'm hearing a lot of good breathing on the way up. That's perfect. In on the way down. Exhale out on the way up. We're looking great. We're looking great. After you hit your 8 per side, we can roll over into a push-up position. And I'll show you your next one. Once we've gone over all 3, we're going to cycle through these. All right, you guys. The last one in this circuit is going to be a kettlebell swap. We are going to be in a plank position. We're going to take our light kettlebell. We're going to hold it outside wide. I'm going to reach my left arm beneath my right armpit, grab the bell, and pull it over and through. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to reach my other arm through, pull it, swap it. Reach, pull. And let's go for 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Go. Reach beneath you, pull the bell, plant and switch. Good. Yeah, y'all. Okay. Reach. There you go, there you go. So don't go so far. Give yourself a chance when you reach back the other way. Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Don't throw it.
Don't throw it as far as you
won't
can.
get it.
Unless you have like go-go gadget arms, but not many people I know have that. You guys got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I like it, guys. Great stuff. Remember on that last one, breathe. Try to synchronize your breath. That one's anything we're planking and we're moving that arm around is tricky on that breath. So hold your breath. So that is going to be your C block. That is going to be your strength block for number 1. We have 2 more rounds of the side lunges, 8 per leg. Then we have 8 floor presses per arm. And then we've got those swaps. It's going to be 6 swaps per arm. We're going to do it twice more. If you guys need me to count for you, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Yeah. Yeah. If you need the reps, just ask because I didn't write it down. Yes, 8 per side on the floor press and the side lunges is 8. Excellent. Let's challenge. Once we start to feel good about it, nice job. Really good stuff, guys. Once we start to feel good about it, just really try to straighten this leg, reaching that tailbone back. So we're kind of here almost rather than that. Challenge that core, challenge that spine. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cool, guys. I'm seeing a lot of really good core strength, meaning you're not twisting as you go. You're keeping that core on. That's going to help present that. Great job. Step a little bit less wide. I think that's me, right? You're good. You're good. Yeah, right there. Perfect. There you go. Yeah, yeah. I like to think it's like a conservative step out, but a very liberal depth down, right? Really get down there, but don't step crazy far because it's going to put a lot on that groin, right? We don't need that necessarily. Nice job. Next, you're going to do the floor press. Yep, yeah, 8 per side there. If you always want to challenge it, feet up, beautiful. Crunching that, grinding that spine through the floor. A great side lunge. A great side lunge. That's looking great on this stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Breathing through. Exhale away from that bell. Exhale away from that bell. What time do you have to be out of here by? You said you got to leave a little early.
10:15, right? I'm going to be leaving by probably 10-ish.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. So we'll get you through this set at least, and then if we got a little extra, if we finish early, then we can do that stuff. But yes, the class does go until 10:15. Yes, yes, yes. We will get through everything too, which is the best part about today. Looking good, you guys. Great extension, good press power. And also, guys, if you want to make this more challenging, a couple options. Shorter rest. Longer time going down, or we can add some weight. You can either shorten the rest, control your descent a little bit longer to increase your time under tension.
What's the last one?
Or we can go up and weight. Oh, the exercise?
Oh,
Kettlebell.
the plank one, okay.
Plank pass-throughs. And that's going to be 6 aside if you got it, okay? On these plank pass-throughs, to make it a little more challenging, you got the option of narrowing your feet up or closing your eyes, whichever one is more challenging for you. Again, like, we're strong today, my friends. Excellent work. We're breathing. We're trying to, if you guys need a little bit of help here, widen those feet. It's a little too easy. Narrow those feet. I am happy with what I'm seeing for 3. For 2, if you're not done, that's okay. For 1, and let's switch it back to our last round of the side lunges, the presses, and those kettlebell pass-throughs. Remember, it's 8 for the lower body, 8 for the upper body, and 6 per side, or 30 seconds, whichever comes first on your bike. Excellent, excellent. All right, guys, if you want that trail leg, you can kind of just lift that toe ever so slightly. Help you get a little bit more. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Great job. Can you actually keep your toe pointing towards me as you step out? Now let that guy go like that. You should feel a little more on the glute side of that hip if we're getting that right. There you go. Good stuff. Nice work. You see that thing just jump me?
Oh, God. Reached up and grabbed.
Happens all the time, man. Happens all the time. Great job, you guys. Nice and low. Good push. Think about that weight transfer. If any of you guys play sports, baseball, basketball, golf, this is a big one for us golfers.
Golf?
Oh, yeah. That's what I did for the last 5 years of my career. I coached like Division I in high school.
Really? You're a golf instructor?
No, I just do the fitness part. So all I did was make them hit it longer and try to help them not get hurt. Funny how the injury part was more what became my job for them because they're just, you get like 12, 13-year-old kids swinging golf clubs all day. Our bats get shot real fast. So,
Great team.
there you go. So nice and low, bend that knee, reach those hips back on those side lunges. Beautiful. Like your press. Nice job. Looking a lot better on the left side there. A lot more confident, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell. I wonder if because you're stepping off that mat on the right. That was messing me up a little bit. That was good. Nice job, you guys. All right. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Liking what I'm seeing. Try not to bend your left knee when you step out. If you go like this, you're gonna have a really hard time getting this guy all the way out. Right? You lefty or righty when you swing? You're righty. So when you finish your golf swing, is your hip all the way over, or are you kind of like what's your miss? I guess.
Well, I'm a righty, but
You gotta slice it.
I got left swing.
Yeah. Oh, you swing lefty. Oh, that's.
Well, I mean, this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean,
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when we meet up. There's definitely like a million things we can do to help with that for sure. Golf's an easy one to help.
oh, it's good to know.
Yeah, it's really easy.
You know Stone Meadow Golf Driving Range, Lexington?
Yep.
Go there?
I've been there.
Yeah, okay.
I don't go there a lot, but yeah, it's a fun little. I like the little picture putt.
Oh, yeah.
Fun little park here. Nice. Yeah. Had a really good chipping session there once on their little putting green. Yeah, it was nice.
You must know George Liss.
This sounds familiar. Yeah, I got a buddy who would go there all the time. Nice, y'all. Looking good. Finish these swaps. That's good. That's good. We're looking strong. Looking strong. So if you have time and you want to work another set, a 4th round, and you have time, go for it. I'm not going to have you start the next block because you're only going to get through 1 round of it. Nice job, you two. Uh-oh. Ran away from you.
Yeah.
Control that belt now.
They run away from me.
We don't gotta go super wide if we can't. All right, you guys. When you hit your third round, you can take a little break. We'll go over what I need for my E and final block. You're gonna do another set. She's gonna about a minute. Catch your breath. If you guys need to step outside, pull the mask on. We'll go right there.
Kettlebells reach up and get you. And sort of like when people have always told me through my career how the tree of the telephone pole jumped up in front of me.
What do you do for work?
Police.
Yeah. I was gonna say as soon as you said that, I was like, you were a cop, weren't you? Where were you at?
Lexington.
Yeah.
I'm still there. Still work details. I'm still working.
Not bad. Tough career, man.
Yeah.
Career.
It's times and it's days and it's nights and it's moments.
It's I had a client the other time. He was Chelmsford, and he was just like he was new. He was like 25, 26.
Yeah.
He was wasn't used to it yet.
Yeah.
But he was saying he's lots of anxiety, lots of
See, your head is under the tent of things that you would not see otherwise.
I
Things you hear and see and go to, it's all different.
It's
All different.
It's gotta be freaky, man. It's gotta be freaky.
It is. It's what occurs behind.
You are done with those.
Huh?
I am. You are done with those. You did 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
We're only doing 3. We're gonna go. She's doing 4 because she's got a bounce.
Yeah.
Yep. So we are gonna do a D block. So the D block is gonna be sick. Okay, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. We got 3 more exercises to do: another upper, another lower, and another core. For the core drill, we're gonna go over all 3 of them, so we don't have to we can just kind of do it over. The first one we're gonna do is gonna be rowing. So I'm gonna have you guys kind of squatting over it like a sumo wrestler, right? So my butt's back, I'm kind of wicked low. I'm resting my elbows on my hands. I'm grabbing my belt, I'm pulling it to my hip. So I like to think it's hitting me in my hip bone here. All right, we're gonna do 8 aside. Hold on, let me go over the other 2, and then we can start. So I'm not chopping and going over the stuff. Next one is gonna be a kettlebell swing. This one's gonna be a little advanced, so bear with me on it. We're gonna use one hand for it. We're gonna do 5 swings, 5, and then we're gonna switch hands. So we're gonna grab it, we're gonna step back, we're gonna find my momentum, I'm gonna sit my weight back, I'm gonna hike it, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, I'm gonna sit it back. Switch hands, my arm is out, I'm hiking it, I'm standing up. One thing we're seeing, my arm is on my belly button, and then I punch my body through. If this is not connected to your body, we're going to get all kinds of weird crap happening. It's going to pull on your back. Keep it with your hips. Think like you're an elephant swinging your trunk. Not over your collarbones.
It's all in the pelvis.
It's all in your hips, your butt. So if you feel like you're leaning back, or you're not sitting all the way up, no good. All the way tall, good. All the way tall. Use your glutes. Fire your butt forward. All right. So
Is that just 2?
we're going to do 2 sets of 5 per arm. So it's going to be 10 swings per arm. We're going to swap it at 5. Got it? Make sense? All right, cool.
Is the first one?
That's the first one. You got it. Let's start with those rows first. I'm going to have you keep that elbow on the hip. Beautiful. There you go. Nice work. Spin these a tiny bit more. Yes, butt down. Great, guys. Nice work. We are cooking with some gas today.
You want me to leave this light one?
You.
Put it in the back or leave it with
Yeah, you can leave it. I'll I got you. I got you.
You got this one, legit, I think, some of the lighter one.
Appreciate it. All right, so those are the rows. Nice. Punch those hips. So you're going with you're keeping your hips back, and you're just kind of doing this. And you stand up and then let it fall. Stand up and then let it fall. Good. Yep. One more. Boom. Yep. Good. I'm gonna keep it right. Only hit my hand. Like it. That's it. Back down. Stand up tall. Stand up tall here. All the way tall. Bang. That's it. Right. Now your legs are working for it. Good. Yes. Excellent work.
Okay.
Yeah. So for you, the arm is a lever. Just to give you a golf swing. You're not trying to bang active with your arm out. It's just along for the ride.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Yep. It's your hips.
Yeah, there it is. Good. Get tall. I said get tall, squat low. Get tall, squat low. Keep the belly braced. Beautiful. Thank you for taking my class.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you liked it. I hope it was
Good.
it was challenging in the right ways, and I didn't talk too much, which is something I always do, but that's okay. I've had coaches tell me if you're not constantly speaking, Problems.
That keeps you engaged.
All right, guys. So that's the first two. The last one. This one's not gonna be that bad. Those swings are hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good though. They're good.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be a good core drill. So I need y'all breathing on this one because if we're holding our breath, it's gonna be super tough, especially after those last two. We're gonna be on 2 knees. If your knees are bugged, 1 is fine. I'm okay with it. We're just gonna squeeze my armpits tight, punch the sky for my belly button, hang out, tap. All right? You start to feel that in the lower back. I'm gonna have you dig your toes in, fire up your biscuits for me. Don't let that hips take over. Yeah, guys, awesome. All right, good breaths. Okay, good breaths. Nice. There you go. Come on now.
How many?
Oh, sorry, 10. 10 reps, my bad.
Brilliant.
All right, thanks so
All right.
much.
Keep doing it. Thank you. Looking great. All the way through. When you're done with that, we can pop that sucker in. Nice work. Nice work. Cool, cool. You know?
When will we be having these kettlebell classes again? What's the,
We're trying to figure out what a good time
you're
is
trying to get
because
that?
we're trying to not cannibalize the other classes.
Right.
We have a lot of other strength training classes too, so it kind of depends on what the member interest is, right? If there's a lot of interest in it, then we'll run more, but it kind of depends on what that is. So
Let's see how it falls.
I think what we're gonna do is probably do like a poll, maybe, and just see like what the interest is with it and go from there. But yeah, this stuff I swear by this, and this isn't even scratching the surface of the cool stuff we can do with these things. Well, let's go. All right, so those are our 3 moves. We've got the rows, we've got the swings, and we've got the press outs. For the press outs, it's 10. For the swings, it's 2 sets of 10 per arm, or 2 sets of 5 per arm. And on the gorilla rows, the bent rows, is going to be 8 per arm. Sound good? We are gonna do 2 more rounds of that. Maybe 3 if we have time. All right, let's get cracking, and then we can either stretch or do a 4th set. Guys are looking good. Nice work. Nice flat, strong backs. I like that. It's really nice. Good job, guys. Good. And as a group, let's try to keep our elbows way out here. I want you to bring it in. See if you can slide your elbow along your rib cage and your hip bone as you row. A little tighter. That's going to make me find that armpit muscle more. Yeah, guys. Good stuff. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Remember, in this one, we want to keep your butt about a foot below your hips. Below your head. I'm sorry. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. This is a good spot right here. Good. Arms along for the ride. You're not going much above your belly button, okay, guys? Up tall, not below your belly button. Yeah, good swing. Good swing, guys. Nice work. Call. Squeeze those glutes. Find those flat feet, okay? Out in front. Good. Nice. Good, 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 good. Nice. Good. Get tall, guys. Get tall. Yep. Tall and don't get too high. Only get my hand, right? Only get my hand. Let the weight go. Up the tall. Let the weight go. One other thought we can try to do, guys, is keep the kettlebell, knees, belly button, inside of this triangle, not below your knees. That's going to pull the back down. If we keep this guy inside of our knees, you're not going to crush your jump, I promise. It's never happened to anybody. Keep that nice and tight between your legs, okay? That's going to be a lot simpler, a lot less work on your back. It's also going to kind of keep your armpit sort of glued as you stand, right? Because if this isn't coming up, I can't swing my arm out until I'm totally tall. We want to keep this glued. Just like your golf swing. You don't want to do this halfway through your swing, right? And that thing is going across the planet. Across the planet. There we go. Hips tall. Hips tall, knees straight. Hips tall, knees straight. When you get to the top, boom. Hips back. Up tall. Bingo, bro. Nice work. Come on, get tall. I know. Good. All the way up. Yeah, man. Love it. Hey.
Wow.
Let's go, man.
Too.
Easy. Hardest part's done. Hardest part's done.
That's not bad.
All the way up now, guys. Let's finish them up. So our goal here, if we can get through 3 rounds, we'll shoot for a 4th. Shoot for a 4th if we get out of 3. So I want you guys just to be really mindful in this last bit as we start to get to the end of this, when you start to be a little bit fatigued and you start to feel pinching your back, your knees, your ankles. Please let me know. You guys know your bodies better than I do. If you feel something telling me, I will not know otherwise.
We're doing a fourth.
If you got it in the tank, yeah. If you got it in the tank, take a little break if you need it. Ooh, I gotta wash my truck. Oh my God. Woo! That is not looking pretty today. I got the taco. I love it. I love it. The only thing I wish I did though was get it in the manual. I made a mistake. I've driven a manual my whole life, and I was like, nah, I get an automatic for my wife, so she can drive.
Okay.
I regretted the beat. It's a good roll. Let's get it. Yeah, guys, that looks great. That looks great. Elbow inside tight. Finish with that armpit pinching. Yeah. Pinch that armpit tight. Yeah. Those freaking beasts. Let's go. Looking good. Looking good. KB1. Yeah, so next time we come in, we're going to have other fun things. You guys are good for that. Looking good. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this till 10 past. Then we're going to do some stretching, okay? I'm going to cool you guys down. I don't want to just send you off on your way. If you're hard up at 500, that would not be good. That would not be good. That's a great swing, though. Awesome work. I love it. That was really good. Have you done those before?
Yeah.
You have? Okay, I was going to say.
You know fitness blender?
Oh, okay. It's easy. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. No, people hate on that kind of stuff, and I'm like, it gets you moving. Like, I don't care. I don't care. But if you're doing stuff and it's making you feel good, there you go. Nice work. Keep it up. Beautiful pace. Beautiful pace, you guys. This is awesome. Keep it up. Keep it up for 5, 4, 3. All right, guys. Let's wrap up the exercise you're on whenever you're through with it. And then let's pick up our weights. Let's pop them back. And I'm going to get you guys some implements. We're going to do a little bit of stretching, but for the last few minutes, I want to go over a little bit of mobility for you. Catch your breath. Well done, though. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fantastic work.
I like this class.
This is really,
This is where the money is.
this is different.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you, this was a kind of a shock. This is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just, I've got time this winter to be here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to spend,
I want to come to the, yeah.
We got Andy's, this, there's different things to switch up.
I mean, with Andy and this is
Well,
like,
they're going to depend on the members participating in the
mm-hmm.
classes.
All right, guys. Before we do the stretching, I need you guys to do one thing for me. I need to take a picture of you guys with a kettlebell in your hand. I hold my glasses out, take a picture, and I forgot. So if you guys want to hold it and just do like a squat,
Sure.
do something cool looking so I can take a quick picture. And you guys can give me my advertisements and I'll stretch you out, all right?
Let's get the biggest kettlebell.
Yeah, get the heaviest. No, bro.
Like big ones.
I got a client. She's like this little, she's like 5'2",
Yeah.
tiny, right? So I train her at home, and they have these like plastic kettlebells, and they look huge.
Oh, that's
They're
awesome.
massive. She's like pressing them, and it just looks so bad.
That's awesome.
It's so funny. She's so cute. All right, you guys.
All right.
Go, bitches. Hold that sucker up for me. Show me an action shot.
Yeah.
Let's get nice and low on that squat as best you can. Oh, yeah. Nice. What do you guys do? You want to start on this soon? Yeah, get the mask on so we don't get
Mask
caught.
on or off? Mask on or off?
Yeah, you all right. Nice and low, nice and low for me. Hold that belt top. There you go. Yeah, perfect. That's all I need. Thanks, y'all. Smile. Smile in the mask. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to have you. This next purple band for you. You. Giant green one.
Oh, God.
I'll get this black one, and we'll go over some hamstring stretches. So, how many of you guys have done the stretch band?
Me.
Okay, cool. So we're going to take you through a stretch where you're going to be the professional stretcher.
Going in, but anyway.
So here we go. Grab this guy for me, wrap it around your foot. What we're going to do, we're going to choke our hands up to the mid-shin. Mid-shin here. Then I'm going to kind of lean back, use my body weight to find that stretch. I don't want you yanking the band, okay? I want your arms just kind of hanging out, holding the foot up. And once you get up there, I'm gonna have you creep those hands up that band a little more. Creep up, toe, and stop. One hand on each leg. Great. Now we're gonna lift our free leg all the way up to the sky. We're gonna pull the banded leg a little closer to our chest and face, and then we're gonna drop the free leg again. Tap the heel to the floor on the free leg, and you're gonna bring it back up. Pull the banded foot a little closer, and then drop the free leg again. We're gonna do this 5 times per leg. We are not gonna slam that foot. We're gonna just kiss the heel to the ground and lift gently and breathing through. This should feel pretty dang good in that hammy, right, guys? Yeah. Sweet. Once you hit your 5 on that leg, switch the band to the other foot, and let's get to the other side. So when you guys are pulling that band and it's resisting you, that is the same style of stretching that we do in stretch band. We have the therapist push on your leg, you give it a little bit of fight back, and then you get a little deeper. So that idea, that concept of activating while you're being stretched, is why yoga is so effective. Because you're standing your balance and you're changing your positions all throughout while you're in this deep stretch. So these kinds of, we call it passive active stretches, very, very, very useful. When you guys get your 5 up and down, we'll drop the free leg, and you're gonna get your eyes on me for one more. This last one we're gonna do is gonna be a hip circle. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna start nice and small with our circle. I'm using my butt muscle, my groin to create the movement. I'm using my hands to kind of help me along. And I'm going to go small and then get bigger as I feel confident. So once again, I'm not using my hands to create the movement. My hip muscle's doing it. The band is just helping it out. I'm going to go, guys, both drop your free leg to the floor. Make sure that down hip doesn't be dancing, right? The down leg wants to stay still. You're breathing through it. Nice. Let's switch the legs up now, my friends. And then you are freaking out. Excellent job, you guys. Good stuff. Still good?
Yeah.
So getting the stretch on the outside of the banded leg glute, would you say? Nice. You are killers. You can finish this up. We are through for the day. Wow. Good stuff, my friends. Do you guys have any questions for me before I send you on your way?
When should we expect the pain?
Almost immediately. No. You'll probably start feeling sore somewhere between 24 and 36 hours.
Okay.
And if you still start feeling that soreness, foam roll your legs where you're feeling sore with a foam roll.
Okay. Yeah.
Eat lots of protein.
Okay.
Take some ibuprofen. And you'll be good. So yeah, we're still trying to figure out what the times are, but if you like it, I'd love to see you guys next week. We're thinking either 8 or 9:15. So
Yeah, let's see how that, how long it goes.
definitely. And you, I would like to get down your info because I actually have a client right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get your info and I want to shoot you an email or a text.
Yeah.
And we can schedule kind of time.
Sometime like the train, we can work. I got 2.
Yeah,
I
2
was
left.
working with Armbar. He's
Oh, you were?
in
Okay.
front of me.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
So I still have 2 in the system.
Definitely. All right, yeah, I'd
And
love to
then
use that.
you were mentioning me,
Yeah. Oh, it was. Oh, cool. Great. What's the
Paul. Jenkins, phone number, this cell is 781-316-7681. And everything's in the system anyway.
Sweet. Yeah, so yeah.
I live in Bedford, other around.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I'll
I live literally next street over.
I got a buddy on Neil, so.
I want something.
Nice. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you are right there. Sweet.
Yeah.
You know So Fun?
Who is it?
So Fun Con? He lives like right up.
I might, if I see him.
Big age kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he lives next to the house with a big orange bed.
Oh, he lives next to Joe Borowski.
Yeah, sure.
Thank
He lives next
you.
to Borowski. He's my, he welds for me.
Okay, nice to meet you. See you around.
Yeah, he's done welding for me.
Yeah.
Fix some of my equipment. I got tractors too.
Nice. Yeah.
He has his uncle's old Ford tractor.
Yeah, that's a cool little spot up there.
Yeah.
I like that little
Well,
place. Yeah.
I can see his yard from my yard.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. So we're definitely on the
Yeah.
stream. Oh, we got somebody on there. Sweet.
Somebody watching?
Oh yeah, we had a couple people. Yeah. Nice.
Good.
Here too.